Hello everyone, today we'll solve CPC exam practice questions related to anesthesia section, which will be very helpful for your CPC exam, so watch the video till the end. Let's begin. You can pause the video and try to solve the question by yourself. Let's discuss. Read the question. A 55-year-old patient's lipoma is removed from his chest wall measuring 6 square centimeter and the defect is 9 square centimeter requiring an intermediate closure. MAC is performed by a medically directed CRNA. MAC is monitored anesthesia care. In option A, they have mentioned 00400, in option B 00300, in option C again 00300, in option D 00400. First, let us check these two codes. 00400 is for anesthesia for procedures on the integumentary system on the extremities, anterior trunk and perineum, not otherwise specified, and 00300 is for anesthesia for all procedures on integumentary system, muscles and nerves of head, neck and posterior trunk, not otherwise specified. Now check in the scenario which anatomic location is mentioned. They have mentioned lipoma is removed from his chest wall, right? So chest wall is present in anterior trunk portion, right? So it will match with the code 00400. So we'll eliminate option B and option C directly. Now we have option A and option D. The code is 00400, but the modifiers are different. That is, in option A they have mentioned QS with QZ, and in option D they have mentioned QS with QX. QS is for monitored anesthesia care service. You can check in the scenario MAC is performed. So QS is correct. QZ modifier is for CRNA service without medical direction by physician, and QX is for CRNA service with medical direction by physician. So here in the question they have mentioned medically directed CRNA. So there is a medical direction by a physician, right? So QX is the correct modifier. Option D is the right answer. Eliminate option A. I hope you are clear with it. With the help of modifiers also you can eliminate the options. Next question. Read the question. 42-year-old patient was undergoing anesthesia in an ASC. ASC is ambulatory surgical center, and began having complications prior to the administration of anesthesia. The surgeon immediately discontinued the planned surgery. If the insurance company requires reported modifier, what modifier best describes the extenuating circumstance? 53 modifier is for discontinued procedure. Modifier 23 is for unusual anesthesia. Modifier 73 is for discontinued outpatient procedure prior to anesthesia administration, and modifier 74 is for discontinued outpatient procedure after anesthesia procedure. But you can check in the question they have mentioned complications prior to the administration of anesthesia, and the surgeon immediately discontinued the planned surgery, and this took place in ambulatory surgical center. So the appropriate modifier will be modifier 73, that is for discontinued outpatient procedure prior to anesthesia administration. So option C is the right answer. Modifier 53 is wrong because that is for discontinued procedure. Eliminated. Modifier 23 is also wrong because that is for unusual anesthesia. Modifier 74 is wrong because that is for discontinued outpatient procedure after anesthesia administration. So eliminate option D. Next question. According to anesthesia guidelines, what forms of monitoring are not included or bundled with anesthesia service? Option A intraarterial, option B central venous, option C Swan-Ganz, option D all of the above. You'll find the answer in your CPT book, page number 64, second paragraph of anesthesia guidelines. They have mentioned what services are included and which services are not included. Under that, they have mentioned unusual forms of monitoring. Example, intraarterial, central venous and Swan-Ganz are not included. So, all these are not included in anesthesia services. So, the right answer is option D, all of the above. What modifier is used for medically directed CRNA services? Check option A, QK, QK is for medical direction of 2, 3 or 4 concurrent anesthesia procedure involving qualified individuals. QS is for monitored anesthesia care service. QX is for CRNA service with medical direction by a physician. QZ is for CRNA service without medical direction by a physician. So the appropriate modifier is QX, that is for CRNA service with medical direction by a physician. That is what they are asking for. So the right answer will be option C. Next question. Anesthesia for an insertion of a penile prosthesis performed in the perineal approach. What CPT code is reported for the anesthesia service? Check option A 00932. The parent code for 00932 is 00920. So 00932 refers to anesthesia for procedures on male genitalia, complete amputation of penis. But in the scenario they have performed insertion of penile prosthesis performed in the perineal approach. It is not complete amputation of penis. So eliminate option A. Option B 00934 is for radical amputation of penis with bilateral inguinal lymph adenectomy. So that is also not matching with the procedure in the question. So eliminate option B also. Coming to option C 00936, that is for radical amputation of penis with bilateral inguinal and iliac lymph adenectomy. So that is also wrong. The right answer is option D 00938. Check the code, which is for anesthesia for procedures on male genitalia, insertion of penile prosthesis, perineal approach. So that is exactly matching with the question. So option D is the right answer. Next question. If you want to study anesthesia guidelines and also solve some more questions related to anesthesia, then check my playlist CPC Exam Anesthesia series, and also don't forget to show your support to my channel by liking, sharing and subscribing to CodeMed Mastery. Read the question. Code 00940. Anesthesia for vaginal procedures has a base value of 3 units. The patient was admitted under emergency circumstances. Qualifying circumstance code 99140, which allows 2 extra base units. A pre-anesthesia assessment was performed and signed at 2 am. Anesthesia start time is reported as 2:21 am and the surgery began at 2:28 am. Surgery finished at 3:25 am and the patient was turned over to PACO at 3:36 am, which was reported as the ending anesthesia time. Using 15 minutes time increments and a conversion factor of $100, what is the correct anesthesia charge? So this question is all about converting anesthesia time into units and calculating the anesthesia charge. There is a formula to calculate anesthesia charge, that is base units plus time, that is in units, into conversion factor is equal to anesthesia fee amount. Now let us solve the question. So according to the formula, first let us check the base units. They have mentioned base value of 3 units. Qualifying circumstance code 99410 allows 2 extra base units. So the base units are 3 plus 2, that is 5. Plus, now we'll convert anesthesia time into units. The anesthesia start time is 2:21 am and the anesthesia ending time is 3:36 am. So the time duration from 2:21 am to 3:36 am will be 1 hour 15 minutes. I'll write it here, 1 hour 15 minutes. Now we have to convert this time into units. Remember, while discussing the guidelines, I mentioned that 1 unit is equal to 15 minutes. So 1 hour 15 minutes is how many units? 5 units, right? So the time in units will be 5 into conversion factor. So what is the conversion factor? $100 is equal to anesthesia fee amount. 5 plus 5 into 100 will be 1000. So we got our answer. The right answer is option C, $100. So using this formula, it will be very easy to calculate the anesthesia charge. First look at the base units in the question, then look at the time given and convert it into units. 1 unit is equal to 15 minutes, okay, and then multiply it with the conversion factor. You will get the anesthesia fee amount. I hope you're clear with it. So that's it for today. In the next video, we'll solve some more questions related to anesthesia. So stay tuned.